Chris. I'm setting up a session and health assessment for my client Julie Davies. She's out there at the moment doing a 10-minute warm-up on the roller, I believe, and I'm just going to go through the area that we're going to be using today, which is isolated from the rest of the gym, so we've got no disturbances. I'm just going to check the hazards and put things away so there's no safety issues or anything that would injure my client. Prepare the area for our workout. So we're doing barbell rows. Using this mat for a core strength test, the plank. For push-ups. Okay. That's it. This is my client, Julie Davies. Have you done your warm-up outside on the roller? 10 minutes, yeah. Okay. Today, I'm going to give you a questionnaire to fill out. I'd like to know firstly, is there anything that can have any health issues I need to know about, anything that can affect exercise today?
I twisted my ankle probably about a week ago.
Twisted your ankle?
Yeah. Sprained my ankle, so probably about a week ago. It's okay, but we'll see.
Okay, well, in one of my fitness tests, I've got for your lower endurance, muscular endurance, I've got a wall sit. So today we won't be doing single leg, we'll be doing both feet. So that should help. Okay, I'm going to give you that questionnaire, and I'll just explain to you briefly what our program will be today. The rest of it, sorry. We'll be doing some for your goals, build muscle and lose fat. So we're going to do some barbell rows, some squats, and some push-ups. And then we're going to move on to some cardio on the bike over here, and we're going to do some, should be fun, some circuit training with some various exercises. Yeah, so you can fill that questionnaire out and we'll go through it together. So you've circled. Good. Everything's good to go. Just your ankle. Okay. We should be right to begin. You pass this. So first test, Julie. We're doing the testing core strength and endurance with a plank. Firstly, I'll demonstrate to you how to do the test. So I want you to lie on the mat like this. Elbows down, keep your core tight, come up, don't arch your back, keep your glutes tight, and just hold that for as long as you can. As soon as you start dropping your form, I'll finish the test. Let me know when you're ready. Yep. That's good. Keep holding it. You're doing well. Yep, that's fine. Okay. I've got you here for 32 seconds. I've got you here for 32 seconds, so that's above average for your core strength, so that's well done. And next, we're going to be doing a push-up for your upper body strength and endurance, and I'll demonstrate for you how to do that. If you feel like a bit tight in the chest, there's nothing to stretch it on. You can come here and, I don't know if you can. You come in, you can just stretch out your pectoralis major. If it feels tight, so that. Okay. So with the push up, when you keep your feet together, your arms are going to be shoulder width apart, roughly, and you're going to keep just like the plank. Your glutes tight, your core is tight, and you're not arching your back, so it's just up that little slight bit. So this will be your starting position. And it's just flexion of the elbows and abduction of the shoulders. And I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so this will be the starting position. I want you to come down, keeping your elbows pinned in, and back up. Okay. And do as many as you can. I'll let you know already. Okay, starting position, and go. That's it, keep tight, core tight. Keep your head up. That's it. Okay. Okay, 25 push-ups. So that's above average for a woman in your age. So congratulations, that's well done. Very strong. And next we're going to move into the wall sit. Because of the ankle, we need to be careful. We're just doing 2 feet today, just like a normal squat. And in a month's time, when we feel ready, we'll retest you on the single leg. And I'll show you how to do that one. Wall sit. And what we're looking at today is your strength, endurance in your quadriceps. You will use your glutes and possibly hamstrings in this test. So how I want you to do it is just to stand, just a neutral stance, our shoulder width apart, with your knees slightly pointed out. I want you to lean up against the wall and just come down, slide down to your knees and your hips parallel to the wall. Keep your hands off your knees, just keep them down here. Keep your back nice and flush against the wall, and just sit in this position for as long as you can. Okay. And now you can go. Keep your feet in 90 degrees, like I want you That's it, better angle. And go. It's good. That's it, keep going. Looking strong. Okay, that's it. Just get back into the center. And Julie, we just completed our fitness test. For the wall sit, you got below average, but that's because you may have a limitation in your ankle, which is fine. But you did very well, and we're right to start our workout. How do you feel? Do you feel good? The ankle feels good. There's no your muscles aren't sore, your joints aren't hurting, nothing like that.
Just a little bit more push-ups.
Yeah. I'll show you some stretches to do that later, because the first exercise we'll be doing is push-ups. Well, we won't be testing your fitness, we'll actually be doing the exercise. So I'll show you some stretches and tell you what muscles are being used. Okay, let's get to it. Come forward. Okay, Julie, today, first exercise, we're going to do some push-ups, and firstly, I'm going to demonstrate for you how to do the push-up. Just a few key things to remember. Keep your core tight through the whole exercise. I'll be watching and make sure you're doing that. Keep your glutes tight, your back, cover the arch in your back, or lowering towards the floor while you do the exercise. So we just come down here like this. And again, this is your starting position. And in the starting position, you've got flexion of the elbows and adduction of the shoulder joints. So when we come down, we're flexing the elbow joints and causing ascension. And the shoulders are still in the adduction. And then you come back up. And we're activating the pectoralis major in this exercise. You're also recruiting anterior deltoids and triceps or tricep brachii muscles. So we're up to here. Any questions? Or? Okay. Yeah. Make sure you keep your core tight. Head up one more time, is it? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good. Real strong. Keep your core tight. Make sure you maintain that. Yep. 8, 9. Keep your head up. 10. Okay. That'll do us for the first set. Awesome. How do you feel? Any issues with that? No pain in the joints or elbows? No? Oh, good. What we're going to be on to the barbell row. So I'll move the mat out of the way. Okay. Now we'll be doing a barbell row. So what do I need to do? Just like a squatting position to pick up the weight. I want you to keep your knees slightly bent. I want you to sort of keeping your back straight, your core tight. And when you lean down and you're sort of hovering over the bar, but make sure you keep your back straight, head up, chest out. And what you want to do is retract the shoulder blades towards your hips and back down again. Okay? But maintain that form, keep your core tight. Come up, squeeze, and back down. this exercise will target your long glutes and your trapezius muscles. We also appreciate the biceps and the latissimus dorsi muscles as well. So go ahead and pick that up. Okay, that's it. Yep. Make sure you keep your core tight. Head up, yep. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's good. 5, 6, looking strong, it's good. 8, 9, and 10, yep. That'll do. Awesome. That was a good job. You're looking very strong today. Okay. Today, with our barbell squats, because of the ankle, I'd like to go a bit lighter, and we're just going to use a bar today. It still has a bit of weight resistance, but we just want to make sure that you're safe, no injuries are going to occur. And so I'll first demonstrate how to do the squat. So with this one, because we haven't had a rack, I just want you to bend down, squat position, which I'll go through and pick it up. It's light enough for you to put on your back. So if you can come over here so you can watch. Yep. So what we want you to do, I want you to, so you're going to squat, you're going to come up, keeping your back up. I just want you to put it over here. So with the actual squatting stance, I want you to keep your feet just slightly shoulder width apart, a little bit further if you feel comfortable. Knees, toes, slightly pointed out. I want you to keep head up and your chest out and your core tight through the whole range of motion. And back is always up. So I want you to come down and back up. Okay? So always head up, chest up, and everything's nice and tight. And in this exercise, you'll be targeting the quadriceps muscles. You will recruit your hamstrings, normally at the bottom of the motion, and your gluteus maximus. So it's great strength exercise. So we'll take it a little bit easy in the first set, so we'll do as many reps as you feel comfortable doing. Okay, just go down, further back. Okay. That's it. Make sure your knees go over the toes. You don't want them coming in. Keep your head up, chest out. 2, 3, 4, that's it. You're looking good, looking strong. 5, 6, keep your core tight. 7, that's good. Awesome. 8, 9, one more. 10, okay, and just can't show you yet. Okay, how do you feel with your knees okay, and no joint issues, no ankle issues?
No.
Yep. Everything, any questions you want to ask about any of those? Okay, great. We're going to move on to some cardio training for you. Being one of your goals is fat loss, and then we'll just mix it up with a bit of innovative cardio with some circuit training. Okay, hey Julie, so now we're going to be doing some cardio. I've chosen for you as one of your goals, fat loss. We're going to be doing steady cardio on the bike because the next activity we're actually doing a high intensity circuit. So when you do a low intensity cardio exercise such as this, your body's going to choose fats as a fuel source. If you were to do high intensity training, where you sprint for a period of time, your body would need to convert quicker energy, and then it chooses carbs, energy from carbs, rather than fats. So because we're doing lower intensity, we're going to be mainly targeting the fat you're pedaling, keep your knees slightly bent, and I don't want your knees to track out or inwards. Okay. How does that feel? Is that too much force, too much intensity? Is that too much? Is that too intense for you?
That's a little
Is
bit
that-
strong, yeah.
Okay, we're going to turn it down. How's that feel? Less? Okay. Okay, we're going to go for 20 minutes, and I'm going to get the cardio, the circuit set up. I'll be in the same room, so let me know if you have any issues. Feeling okay? Yep. How's you, just make sure to breathe. Just like you were doing in the exercises, you were breathing. Part of our program, we're going to be doing some different cardio. It's like a high intensity training, but we're going to mix it up today. We're going to use a boxing bag. I know you've done a bit of boxing in the past, but I don't want you to use your legs because of the ankle injury. So what I want you to do today, for a period of 30 seconds, what I want you to do is just take a stagnant position like this, and I want you to punch the bag about eye level. Keep the elbows bent. I don't want you extending that elbow, and just as fast as you can for 30 seconds. And if you want to add in some knees on your good leg, you may do so. But keep going for 30 seconds, keep your heart rate up. And then what we're going to do, I'll let you know at that point. I want you to just lower the intensity, and we're just going to walk around the bag, just light punches, just keep the body moving though, and just keep walking around until I give you, to start at high intensity again. So we're going to be doing 30 seconds high intensity, and then we're going to 45 seconds roughly just light. In this one, we're going to be using primarily ATP from carbohydrates. ATP is adenosine triphosphate, and the reason for that is because these short bursts of activity, your body doesn't have enough oxygen to convert fats to fuels, so it's going to go for a quicker option in carbs and convert the carbohydrates to the ATP to give you that burst of energy required to continue. And so let's get to it. Okay, ready and go. That's it, keep going, keep it up. Throw a few knees in. Okay, and now we're just going to 30, just slowly around the bag. Yep, just lightly. That's it. Just low intensity, low intensity. Yep. 10 seconds. Breathe, make sure you breathe. Deep breath. Okay, let's go, 30 seconds. Yep, keep it up. Ten seconds. And stop. Yep, just a bit, 30 more seconds of low intensity.
That's it. Breathe. Make sure you breathe. That's good, Julie. Nice. And that's it. Okay, how do you feel? Is heart's racing, heart's pumping? Yep, okay. Okay, so how was that? That was that session. Is there anything you want to ask or any issues you have at the moment in regards to your body or how you feeling?
Really? A little bit of heavy breathing after.
Yeah. Just remembering exercises, like I was saying before with the squats and push-ups and things. You just want to keep your breathing really well down pat. So when you're coming down in the squat, you want to have a deep inhale, and when you come back up, you breathe out, okay? So just keep that in mind. Same with the push-ups too, so you want to inhale as you come down and exhale as you come up. Breathing is just one of those things that is crucial to the exercise, and just want to maintain that, so just keep in mind for future exercises, just with breathing as well. Okay, and well, it's been a good session. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you again. It's a pretty big risk factor for heart disease, stroke, cardiovascular disease. Exercise and nutrition play a pretty big role in helping people with high blood pressure. So one of the primary causes would be bad nutrition choices or being overweight. Some other issues could be hormones, and some medications can cause high blood pressure as well, and organ issues. With the program, with someone with very, very high blood pressure, like 180 over 110, I wouldn't use resistance training, because that can actually make, well, heavy weights can make high blood pressure worse. So I'd stay away from heavy weights. With cardio, I'd start at about 40 to 60% of VO2 max, and just slowly increase probably 5 to 10% from there, just to be safe. With the resistance training, it would be full range of motion, strict controlled reps, focusing more on the eccentric part of the lift, and breathing, having a good breathing pattern. Lower back pain. Most lower back pain could probably contribute to poor posture and lack of physical activity, so the muscles aren't activating. This day and age, people just tend to drive everywhere. They're always sitting down, so muscles aren't exactly firing or working, so that adds to that. To fix that or correct that, you'd have to strengthen the core muscles and stretch the back muscles. That should even the posture out. During training, you'd have to watch for any sharp pains or pinching. I'd probably stop immediately. And if something like that did happen, probably I would have to suggest them to seek medical advice to continue, so get doctor's clearance to keep continuing with the program. Suppose a client with a knee injury, a lot of the knee injuries can come from muscle imbalances, like tight quad muscles or tight hip flexors, which affect the knee and the tracking of the knee. Also, flat feet can cause unnecessary pressure on the knee joint and cause it not to track properly when doing exercises like squats or leg press or something. So to fix that,
I know physios do a lot of things like dry needling, and deep tissue massage can help just loosen those muscles, and foam rolling as well. Probably determine if it is a posture issue. I could conduct a postural assessment. So yeah, just checking for the feet, making sure they're not turning inwards, and also the form is correct when they're doing leg exercises, so the knees tracking over the toes, in the direction of the toes. Probably most of all suggest first, I would refer them to someone if it's causing some issues training, then there's something there that needs to be looked at. So either a physio, and then get clearance to come back and train. And there are a few things that you can use to help with tracking of the knee properly, like knee sleeves or knee wraps. They can help. And yeah, also just a lot of massage, and just making sure that everything's warmed up and loosened up before workout, rather than just going straight into it. Just making sure the joints are warmed up.